What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers podcast. Tonight, we about to be getting into the breakdown of the New York Knicks game last night and how they basically just destroyed Philly. And we also going to be getting into that Timberwolves and Spurs game. And then just some also other breakdowns of the NBA. Jaylen Brown getting upset, kind of how certain calls have been made and this, that, and the third. But what's going on, fellas?
Yeah.
What's the deal? We
Hey,
back,
say,
TGC.
Man, YNC, man.
So Mayor Socrates, you know, since the Knicks, they went and handled business last night in the Garden. That's your team, man. Go and kick off this breakdown of what happened last night.
They didn't just handle business; they took care of business. They went in last night and showed Philly and all the Philly fans what the rest of round two gonna look like.
I disagree with that. I disagree.
You can disagree, but the fact of the matter is, we went out there and blew their asses out.
Like Tyrese
First
Maxey
team to
said,
win 3 straight. First team to win 3 straight playoff games by 25 points plus.
okay, nobody taking that away from them,
NBA history.
but like Tyrese Maxey just said, that just one game, and the fact of the matter is this:
Losers always say that. Losers say that every time. It's just one game until it's 2 or 3 games.
I'm gonna say this: Tyrese Maxey was coming off of Game 7. You guys had fresh leg, been relaxing for a couple days, but
Excuses like an asshole. Everybody got one.
I do say the 76ers are actually beating y'all because if you look at the breakdown, let's be honest, the 76ers have way more talent than the New York Knicks. Without Jalen Brunson, the New York Knicks without Jalen Brunson, the New York Knicks is basically no better than the Utah Jazz, let's be honest.
I disagree.
First off, let's say this: we were a playoff team before Brunson got there. We just could never get over that first round.
Thank you. So again, like I said, without Jalen Brunson, you guys
he was just a bump, a push to get us where we needed to be.
So again, without Jalen Brunson, you guys will be no better than Utah Jazz. I do say that the 76ers is more talented. Paul George is actually better than Mikal Bridges, way better than Mikal Bridges. He's better than OG Anunoby. Tyrese Maxey and Jalen Brunson is a tip of a tat thing. But Maxey is better than Brunson on defense because he get more steals than Brunson. And Brunson
What did Tyrese do last night?
But that's what I wanted to get to. That's not gonna happen again. Tyrese Maxey is 25 plus score a night, and he really he had 15 points.
7 minutes.
Yeah,
okay, you gotta understand
like that no more.
You gotta understand. If you broke down the game, you'll see that Maxey actually wasn't taking many shots that he usually take. He would actually started giving the ball to Joel Embiid. They were going to Joel Embiid for every play.
And they was taking the ball out of Max's hand too.
14.
They was taking the ball out of Max's hand too now because, like you just said,
Georgia had the highest, 17. So they were pretty much killed even across the board.
No ball. Paul George actually did. Paul George actually did a lot of one-on-one game. Paul George actually did a lot of one-on-one play. When they gave George the ball, he'll clear out and do a lot of one-on-one play because he understood that those guys wasn't as talented as he was. But other than that, they fed Joel Embiid the ball majority of the whole game.
But you see that one-on-one shit didn't work. What happened? They lost.
It didn't work. No.
What happened? Cat had 17.
Cat having 17 probably won't happen again. Let's be honest. Carl out of town.
You're gonna have more.
Carl out of town, garbage. He sucks. Let's be honest.
Well, we talked about this on the show the other day. Carl in the town is the X factor in this series, and he did show up yesterday. and he got a better supporting cast. It's crazy to me that you saying that the Sixers got more talent than the Knicks when the Knicks got these max contract guys over there. They got all them guys got big contracts.
Bridges.
Mikal Bridges the guy, but please don't bring on Mikal Bridges.
Come on, bro.
Be honest. Mikal Bridges.
He hasn't played his best basketball in New York. Let's say that, Chuck.
At all.
Let's say that.
Let's know that only why they went got him because he was showing. Only why they went got him because he was showing up on Brooklyn Nets, which is the same thing that everybody else does that go to the Brooklyn Nets. I think, me personally, the Brooklyn Nets organization is just clickbait. They get a decent player. He get the green light. He get to take all the shots. Then he go to a good team that goes to the playoffs every year, and he don't do nothing.
But you just said Mikal Bridges is trash, but he had the same amount of points as who you said is the best player on their team.
That's one game.
It don't see that, but we ain't talking about no other game. We talking about last night.
Well, okay. As of last night, Mikal Bridges did a little something. I can't give him no credit.
17 points is a little something.
He did a little something last night.
The whole team was rolling. If you watch the game, Madison Square Garden, the crowd, they kept the camera in the celebrity's face, and they was rocking in Madison Square Garden. The boys, they were playing ball now.
Jalen Brunson was playing ball. Everybody fed out Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was playing ball. That's the
whole point of a team, though.
Shout out Nick Madden in the comments. He said 76ers tried to go through Embiid, and they don't need to do that. Maxey missed a lot of shots. Maxey, I'm with Chuck. Maxey wasn't real aggressive. He wasn't his normal self.
Maxey was not.
The ball out his hand too, damn Chuck. It had something to do with defense because they wouldn't letting Maxey beat them
down.
Maxey. Next game, you gonna see Maxey use his speed. He gonna get weighed by Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson have no chance with keeping up with Maxey.
But they're not putting Brunson on Maxey. They can put. No. They got other wing defenders to put on Maxey.
Yeah, that's why they gonna keep. That's why they gonna do switch out.
They got a lot of talent. The Knicks got a lot of talent because they got big athletic wings who could play defense and shoot the three.
And that's the part of bringing up a. That's a part of bringing up somebody who Brunson gonna be on with. He gonna be edge on little Jimmy Butler. You gonna bring up little Jimmy Butler with Brunson gonna have to slide over after you set that pick. We call Brunson to check Tyrese Maxey. The same thing that Kyrie Irving and LeBron James did to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. We gonna find a way to get Jalen Brunson back on Tyrese Maxey so he can get him in foul trouble or he can give him that work. That's how they gonna go.
I'm not a fan of that because just playing basketball myself, fight over the damn pick, man. Can't nobody put you on somebody. Fight over the damn pick. Check your man, period. In the NBA, that don't exist no more, I guess.
That shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
Because I called it. I called the game early.
Last night gonna happen again tomorrow night. And then
Carl at the time gonna be in foul trouble again. I called that before the game even started. I already knew Joel Embiid would get Carl at the time in foul trouble due to the fact that Carl at the time is not no too big man. He do not like to go to the block. And Joel Embiid gonna take him to the block every possession.
But it's not, in this matchup, Carl in the town shouldn't be going to no block. He should be shooting Joel Embiid out of that zone that he's sitting back in, that soft coverage he's sitting back in. Carl in the town gotta shoot to make the rest of the team open up the rest of the flow for Brunson and the rest of these guys.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
And let them have it.
Yes, I agree with that 100% because by Carl at the town standing at the 3-point line, this series, this time, which he been doing all season, which is not a good idea. But under these circumstances, where you got a big dominant defender in the hole like Joel Embiid, yes, have Carl Anthony out on the wing, which make him bring Joel Embiid out. That means Brunson get the more.
But he got to knock some of these shots down. He got to knock some of these shots down, though.
Hey, 3 for 5. That's good enough.
So when Brunson get a chance, Brunson do a whole lot of slashing. OG Anunoby like to go backdoor a lot, and Brunson do a whole lot of slashing through the middle. And with Carl and the town bringing Joel Embiid outside to the 3-point line, Brunson got all free play in the mid-range. That's how he got an N1 on little edge cone yesterday by Carl Town bringing Jewel Embiid out. He took Ed Cone right to the mid-range and got an and one on him just that fast.
And you brought Edgecombe up. Edgecombe is the X factor for Philly, just like we talked about Cat being the X factor for New York Knicks.
Yes,
because if he's playing good, that's gonna be the factor. Because we expect what we expect from Joel. We expect 25 points from Joel. We expect 25, 28 points from Maxey. It's depending on what Paul George and that boy gonna do.
But you can't say what Paul George gonna do, because as you seen, Paul George, remember, ever since Paul George came back from that 25 game suspension, he been showing up. Ever since that suspension, he was
been cheating all year. Yeah, it's on steroids all year. Cheating, nigga. Shit, you been rested enough. The hell.
So with that being said, I think it gonna truly rely on Ed Cone and what can he bring to the 76ers organization in this series. Because as you can see, I'm really salty about it because they put my team out, but he put up 30-10 on Boston.
Yeah.
Ed Cone put up 30-10 on Boston, which I never saw that city. I never seen that coming.
You literally just said that the Sixers had the better roster, but then prove the point that the Knicks has the better roster.
No, because my team organization, Boston, we got a better roster than both of you guys.
Where y'all at though?
Under the circumstance of Jason Tatum being.
We're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about that later. Shout out Jaylen Brown, man. He's one of my favorite players, but he tripping right now, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with New York just having the better overall team. I'm sorry. You got Jordan Clarkson on the bench. You got Alvarado on the bench. You got, they starting five. Like we said, Cat the X factor. If Cat goes and does what he needs to do, basically everybody else can fall in line. And I mean, obviously Jalen Brunson led the charge last night with that 35 points. But
every last one of our bench players scored last night.
Yeah, like Sixers ain't stopping them, and the whole thing was if Embiid could, impose his will, but he's too beat up. The man appendix out of his stomach. He can't. He gonna cramp up every two times down the floor. He gotta go get his hamstrings stretched out and 3-4 trainers on him trying to make sure he can run. Man, it ain't.
He ain't playing no hard defense because he can't really jump. Ain't much he can do, bro. Cat is doing what he's supposed to do. Take advantage of that nigga. Ain't nobody trying to bring his injured ass out there on that floor trying to be a fucking hero.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, that we going from that point of view, that standpoint. Yeah, Joel Embiid actually shouldn't be on the floor after coming out the third that fast. Yeah, he technically should have been on the floor, but he forced his way back into the game.
And whooped y'all ass.
Yeah, he did that. He forced his way back into the game and he put us out. But I think Joel Embiid gonna get the best of Karl Town because they both can shoot threes, but Joel Embiid can actually post up. Karl Town cannot. Cat don't technically have a post up game. That's why whenever he turn it back, he turn it back around.
Cat healthy. Cat's healthy. He's staying in the game. The Knicks are healthy. They're firing on all cylinders. I really think the CJ McCullough, when they got put in that CJ McCullough mix there for those few games, I think it woke them up. They know what they did to go grab the people they went and grabbed to build a team they went and built. They can't be out here just losing to a Hawks team. That's why they put the Hawks away the way they did.
Chuck is just salty because they beat Boston and he wants them to beat us. That's all. It's okay, man.
No, it ain't that. Because I like Jalen Brunson a whole lot. But I just truly know basketball. And with that being said, outside of OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson really ain't got no help on the Knicks.
What
they just outside OG Anunoby.
Terrible take. Terrible take. Terrible. You said outside of OG Anunoby, he don't have no help.
So Mitchell Robinson, Jordan Clarkson, Oliver, no, they just chopped liver. All of them.
No. I respect Jordan Clarkson coming off the bench for y'all, but I think truly and honestly,
He didn't even do shit last night.
no. But I'm saying I know his game. I know what he's capable of doing. If Quentin Grimes is able to come off the bench and hit them big threes like he usually do for 76ers, that'll count out Jordan Clarkson right there. Maxey will count. Maxey gonna count out Jalen Brunson. They gonna cancel each other out.
They canceled each other out last
I was about
night.
to say,
Look like Maxey got
can't
canceled
tell
out
you.
last night.
Okay, that's just one game. Like I
Yeah.
said,
The whole
Maxey
series though. Like, the
Maxey
whole
gonna
series?
take more shots. Maxey gonna get back to Maxey game. They gonna realize that they cannot go through Embiid and try to win this series. With that being said, they gonna have to go back. They gonna have to go back to Maxey. When they start back going to Maxey, Maxey gonna run Jalen Brunson out of his mind.
You see that quarter breakdown, right? Okay. All right.
But y'all looking at it from the standpoint of what just happened yesterday. They only played through Joel
Yeah, we
Embiid.
can't overreact here. We can't overreact here now.
I'm
That's one
not
thing you right about
overreacting.
that.
I'm not overreacting. I'm just saying, like, but from what he's saying, like, he talking like we just trash. Like,
No,
like we,
I didn't.
like,
No, I just
he
said.
said that they got the better roster, bro, and they clearly don't have the better roster.
So, talent for talent, Tyrese Maxey is on, and Jalen Brunson is tit for tat. Talent for talent. Or Mikal Bridges and VJ Cone. Basically, at this point, they maxing each other out because Mikal Bridges is not what he was on Brooklyn Nets. So they basically counting each other out. Paul George is better than OG Anunoby. Joel Embiid is better than Karl Anthony Towns.
Paul George better than OG Anunoby?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100%. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's talking out his ass now. He's talking about something.
Hey,
But listen, it don't
call
even matter
911.
about
Call
who's
911.
supposed-
Police, come lock his ass up. Lock his ass up.
It don't even matter who's supposed to be better than who. What matters is how they play as a team, night after night. So
Okay. Nick in the comments, Nick Madden TV in the comments said, Chuck, 76ers can't match up with them. Sixers might just get one game. Offense got to go through Maxey, but not even. He isn't enough. So Nick saying that the Sixers might get one game here. I'm shocked that Chuck's saying. I'm shocked that Chuck's saying that the Sixers have better. But if he said he's saying that Paul George is better than OG Anunoby, hey, yeah, well, if you going by that premise, yes, the 76ers are better. They got more talent. But for me, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with Paul George. He's sometime in himself. He is another version of Tobias Harris, if you want to get technical.
Oh no. I can't even let y'all disrespect Paul George. Oh no.
man, Paul George
no.
is not the same Paul George you knew from 2 years ago.
He's not consistent. I mean, he good.
He's
not consistent.
so wishy-washy. Now he scored 17 points last night. The next game, you better hope he gets 7.
But do you remember a point in his career was 17 points? That was a bad game for him. Now we looking at it like that was a good game. That wasn't a good game. 17 points in a blowout? I don't know now.
Player. That's the best player now. But our best player had 35.
Again.
And then here's the bad part now. So they are so much better than us. Our best player had 35, and the closest person on their team was Paul George with 17.
But why though?
Well, you know they took the starters out once the game was out of hand.
So again, why? Cause Brunson's still out there scoring, and they hold benches on. They hold star 5 on the bench. Brunson's still out there scoring. Why?
What you mean? Why? Shit.
You want to keep the rhythm going.
Yeah, exactly. The game
if
is still going.
if you talking
I
to the
thought the
coach,
fire motherfuckers couldn't keep up.
Yeah, the
We
coach
went in last
probably
night
want to.
statement.
The typical thing in the NBA, and y'all already know that one of the hidden rules in the NBA, once I take my star 5 out, you take yours out.
Hey, and see here, that's the problem right there. I don't gotta do what the fuck you do. We 2 different coaches. That's your team.
Oh, okay, I see. So Chuck saying the basketball etiquette wasn't there with the Knicks. You saying
But
that it was an unwritten rule. They should have took them
on the other foot. Nobody would have complained.
No, I disagree with that. because I respect the game as a whole. You know not if you blow the other team out, you know not to lay up the ball when everybody give up the game. Just like you know.
The only thing they get from me is if we beating the shit out y'all at the end of the game, we won't shoot. But man, as long as that motherfucker clock going and we playing, I'm scoring.
Well, Jalen Brunson, he definitely scored. Even while the other starting five was out, he ain't had no problem still scoring the ball.
Hey, they were all NBA players, starting five, bench players. They was out there. Play some defense.
Them role players at that point. Them role players.
Listen, I got the same mentality as Brunson. Stop me. And until then, I'm gonna keep fucking scoring. Let me see how many.
Like I said,
score in the fourth.
No, he ain't playing the fourth. He didn't play in the fourth. But 76 got taken out in the third, early on in the third, while Brunson them still in the game. So when Brunson them first, when Max and them first got pulled, or Jalen Brunson them should have got pulled.
But why they gotta do what they do?
Because that's just an unwritten rule in the NBA. Y'all already know that.
There ain't no unwritten rule in the NBA.
Well, maybe that'll add to the aggression that the 76ers come out with next game, because they're not gonna take that lightly. Because like you said, they did pour it on at the end.
Wait a minute, Rod. Hold on. So Chucky just said while all their starters was on the bench, Brunson was still scoring, right? So he had 27 points at halftime. He only finished with 35. So how much fucking scoring did he did with the starters on the bench? Seems like all them points came on the starters.
When the third quarter started, I think 2 minutes in the 2 minutes in the third quarter, 76 took all the starters out. Brunson was still in.
But he had 27 at halftime, and he finished the game with 35. So how much scoring did he do on the bench? All the points came on the starters.
Well, I know one thing for sure. Brunson them did not get out the game when Tyrese Maxey them got out. Do you agree with that or do you not agree with that?
Hey, he eventually came out.
And I mean,
the game was already out of hand.
Once a team wave the white flag, you know to pull your people.
Hell no, hey, listen. We didn't seen how the Knicks have blown a fucking 20-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So no, I don't blame them. Hell no, run that score up to a point where they can't catch up.
So Chucky, are we respecting this record that the Knicks broke? First team in NBA history with 3 straight playoff games, victories over 25 points.
Of course, you got to. Of course.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You got to. 100%.
Fourth quarter, we went out there. It was the bench.
You got to respect it.
Okay. Well, hey, to end this off, let's see what we got. Mel Socrates said Knicks in 5.
I said 6.
Sure.
I gave him 2 games.
Okay. You got him with 2 games. What you say, YNC?
I'm thinking about taking that back.
I'm sticking to my gun. I'm gonna say 76 in game 6.
Okay.
But we ain't gonna get number 2 wins.
Basically, that's what he said. He said what he said.
I'm sticking to what I said. 76 in game 6.
We still got Norm on here?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, what you got to say about this?
Yeah, I'll say what I say on Saturday. I think our show on Sunday, I said 6. So I'm gonna go with 6. Either Sunday or Saturday. I'm gonna go with 6 games. Philly might be able to do something when they go back home, but that's just me being nice, man. The Knicks definitely gonna win the series, though.
Okay. And I think we all on the same page. Everybody but Chuck right now. YNC standing out on that ledge, say he got the Sixers. He got Paul George over OG Anunoby, which is wild take in here. But that's what's up, man.
Get back to his podcast. That man ain't studying this shit.
Hey, shout out to Knicks with their game 1 win. Moving on to the next game. What was that game last night we watched? San Antonio. Dang. San Antonio Spurs. at the end of the game. Did y'all, man? It was a close game. Wemby didn't do shit. Went 5 for 17. Was really a non-factor. He had 12 blocks. Still had a triple double. He had like 11 points, 12 blocks, and 11 rebounds. 15 rebounds. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So the Spurs at the end, but I'm gonna show you the last sequence at the end of that game, and let's just see what happened right now.
Champagny step back for three.
Said one more stop, and then Champagny going left, step back for the game. Great look, great balance. Just off to the left.
For a game, and what that clip didn't show is the rebound came. The Spurs got the rebound. Dylan Harper pushes the ball up the court. Mitch Johnson, the coach of the Spurs, does not call a timeout. He had about 10 seconds left. Dylan Harper get the ball. The rookie Dylan Harper did a great job of getting into the offense. He ended up getting Champagny a wide open shot for a game in game 1 of the playoffs, and Champagny just missed it. So what did y'all say about that?
Same mistake the Knicks made against the Hawks. Didn't call a timeout when they should have.
Come on, man. Inexperienced coaching.
For your best player to be shooting that last shot. Like
I say, I'm gonna say this because like I said, I broke down that play numerous times. I really want to say after he faked Naz Reid over there in that corner, he jumped up. Me personally, I probably would have pulled the old school Jay Harden, just jumped into his body due to the fact that the deficit of the game. I would have definitely jumped into his body. Or if he was gonna do the side step like he did, women were coming down the middle of the floor. Why did he bounce past the ball to women, and women could have got a quick dunk or a quick layup?
Everybody want to be a hero. That was his hero moment. He looking at the fact that if he had made that shot, he would have been the hero in San Antonio.
Yes, but as the righteous basketball player, and you know your most valuable player coming down in the court, women ran down the center of the floor. Had he bounced past after he sidestepped, he bounced past. Women had a wide open layup and a wide open dunk to tie the game up, go to overtime.
Wemby didn't go to the damn basket none. He should have been going to the basket all game. 5 for 17. Like
Wemby played like trash.
Man, you ain't telling me. This shit look like it's rigged. Cause how the hell? I lost money on this bull crap last night. I didn't know the Knicks was definitely not gonna blow out the 76ers. I knew the Knicks were gonna win. I didn't think they were gonna blow them out like that. But Wemby and the Spurs definitely threw that game, bro. You can't tell me nothing.
Wemby was out there playing like that was his first NBA game.
And I'm gonna say this. Stephon Castle getting fouled out in the fourth quarter hurt them a whole lot.
One of the best wing defenders, Stephon Castle, stud, rookie. Yeah, man, he a big part of everything they got going on too. And you're right. But another part, the other part of the backcourt, De'Aaron Fox got outscored by motherfucking Mike Conley. Mike Conley been in the league 17 damn years, man. Come on, man, what the hell we doing?
Here we go with this. Here we go with this again. I'm gonna say this.
This is an all-star chucker. This is all NBA De'Aaron Fox. They did not bring him over here. The Spurs brought him over here to put them over, get them over the hump, and play with their superstar big man.
And he will get them over the hump. With the play side that De'Aaron Fox got, he is an excellent guy for the San Antonio Spurs team organization. He will get them over the hump. You will not see Michael Conley outscore De'Aaron Fox the very next game. You will not see that. You probably won't see that no more this series. And let's be honest, everybody here know basketball. With that being said, Michael Conley had some good look on some wide open threes. He did not do no one-on-one play with De'Aaron Fox that just killed him. He did not just kill De'Aaron Fox. Michael Conley is still a shooter. He's a veteran, but he's still a shooter. With that being said, you don't get no shooter, no wide open shot. The way they gave him wide open shot. No, De'Aaron Fox, 100%.
No, 100%. Right. I'm with you. You're right. Mike Conley didn't get himself open, and he was the recipient of some open shots. You know what I'm saying? But he knocked them motherfuckers down. Shit, you went just like the end of that game, Champagne. That was a wide open shot. Dylan Harper. My point was Dylan Harper got, even without the timeout, from an inexperienced coach, Mitch Johnson, who should have called that timeout. But your rookie point guard go down there and get you a wide open 3-4 game. So, I mean, I can't even be mad at you not calling it, but I still would have wished you would have called the timeout, just like Mel Socrates said. We talked about that last week with the Knicks. So, same inexperienced coaching, and you can't say inexperienced. Yeah. Small mistake though, but that's the margin in the playoffs. Like, this shit is 2 points, bro. That shit could have went either way. That's a foul. That's a missed free throw. Spurs missed a lot of free throws.
Yeah, because that was actually good of the Spurs to come back though. Because if you remember, in that 1 minute mark,
they came back.
Yeah, they were actually down by 7 or 8 points in that 1 minute mark. So by the time they got all the way down to about 20 seconds, they was only down 3 points or 2 points. So they actually came back in 1 minute. That was a great run. That was a great run.
But see, that's my problem with you. If you can do that shit at the end of the damn game, what the fuck you ain't been doing it before then? That's my point with Wemby. No way Wemby should be going 5 for 17. I can excuse Fox. I can excuse Fox for having a bad game. Fox ain't goddamn 8 feet tall. Go get your ass a bucket, man. Stop shooting these goddamn threes. And don't get me wrong, some of the threes that Wemby shot were in and out, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't bro, if they not falling, take your ass to the hole. That's what we talked about with Maxey. Maxey's shot wasn't falling. What he started doing? Getting to the fucking basket. So Wemby got to do the same thing. You got to have basketball sense enough to know that you the only 8 foot tall motherfucker out there. You got 12 blocks, my guy. 12 blocks. If you can get 12 blocks, you telling me you can't get 10 dunks?
Hey. Ain't nobody. This is the playoff. Ain't nobody letting women dunk on them. This is the playoff.
No, that's facts. I'm talking. I'm kind of mad at women on that. But 5 for 17 still inexcusable. I don't give a damn.
And you gotta put in the factor in how the Timberwolves have even they've been the one to kind of give Wemby a little
run. Yeah, in the season, yeah.
They roughed them up a little bit, and you had what's it called staring him down on the sidelines when he came over there, looking them up and down like you ain't about to be doing a whole lot. Julius Randle. I know y'all seen that clip when he was on the sidelines looking Wemby up and down like, man, you ain't nothing just because you 7'6" or whatever the alien. We don't care about that. And we done heard and on multiple occasions say how he ain't worried, how he want to go up against Wemby and so the Timberwolves ain't backing down from Wemby at all. They've been shown that. So
I mean, the Timberwolves got a 7-footer themselves. They got Rudy Gobert. They got Rudy Gobert. Somebody that was a defensive player of the year before. So I mean,
it's multiple times. He done won the most of them.
So that's what I'm saying. It ain't like they got So I'm saying it's not like they got It's not like. I'm just saying it's not like they got a scrub but going against women. So it ain't like they got a scrub going against women because the start of the game. If you notice the start of the game, women got the first block. They go down on the other end. Rudy Gobert block they ball. So it ain't like he going to get the scrub.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Rudy is a great defensive player. You right. But still, I don't give a damn. You 8 feet tall. You know how other people have made Rudy look? People with less skill, with less goddamn height than you, they made Rudy look. So, I mean, I hate to discount. I'm not trying to discount Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay, you're right. He is a defensive player of the year multiple times. He's not a screw. He's not. But I still ain't giving Wemby that out. And shout out Nick in the comments said, "Boss man sound like a Spurs fan." Damn. Multiple times on this podcast, I done told y'all I'm waiting on LeBron to retire. I'm a LeBron fan. When LeBron retires, I live in San Antonio, so I'm gonna be a Spurs fan. Yeah. Stephon Castle is my next favorite player. So after LeBron get out of here, Stephon Castle gonna be my guy. Just FYI, you calling me out or something. But yeah, man, I ain't giving Wemby that excuse though, for real. That man, you 8 feet tall, man. Make a man 8 feet tall, man.
The Timberwolves has always been the giant slayer. They made that name for themselves. They put out all the big names, and Wemby is next on their list.
the Spurs gonna have to really come out and play in game 2.
And look, shout out Anthony Edwards now, because we not finna downplay what he just did, because that game was actually closer than anybody ever thought, with Anthony Edwards having 7 points all the way to the fourth quarter. And of course he had an injury, but they did right by resting him in the third quarter a lot so he can mainly play in the fourth quarter. And he went out there and did what Anthony Edwards normally do. He did Anthony Edwards thing. And he did that. He went out there and scored the first 11 points. For the,
if you caught his post game interview, he talked about how disappointed he was in himself because he said he let 2 offensive rebounds at the end of the game, and then he had a turnover at the end of the game that made it closer than it had to be. So he was kind of down on himself about that, and that's what the greats do, because they were kind of praising him and saying that he had a great game and he struggled through. He was like, nah, I'm disappointed in myself. I got to do better, So, that's what you want to see from your young superstar for real. He ain't backing down from nobody. You saw him shoot the shot over Wemby. Most times when Wemby is guarding a perimeter player, they're not shooting that ball. They passing them off. And Edwards, and known about the fact that even in the All-Star game, he wanted, he calling out Wemby. So, yeah, he definitely wants to play against the best, and he want to show that he's one of the best. So that's what you want to see from your superstar.
Okay, quick question. Do we agree that Anthony Edwards gonna catch women under that rim before this series over?
Oh yeah.
Boy, hell no.
Shit, he gonna catch him.
Man,
listen, he gonna get that. He want him. He gonna get it.
Anthony Edwards.
I won't be surprised to see Anthony Edwards dunk on Wemby. I could
that boy gonna get embarrassed. Women gonna beat that, reject that shit back to.
Anthony
Edwards
Edwards.
It's gonna break his motherfucking hand because that boy gonna come with some power behind that bitch.
Ja Morant. Anthony Edwards jumped higher than Ja Morant, in my opinion. So
it's crazy you brought Ja Morant up because there was a rumor saying that Minnesota was supposed to be trading for Ja Morant. But if Ja Morant can't get along in Memphis, he damn sure ain't gonna want to be in no damn Minnesota.
It wasn't no rumor, or that supposed to be accurate because what the name Anthony Edwards actually wrote Memphis organization and wrote Ja Morant and told them that they want Ja. He wrote them and said they want Ja. I don't know who they're gonna give up to get Ja, because you gotta understand that's not Anthony Edwards' decision. That's not Anthony Edwards' decision though. But Anthony Edwards did say he wants Ja Morant on his team.
I don't see it happening, but it's worth a shot. I don't think Ja gonna want to be in no damn Minnesota, cold ass Minnesota. Other players have talked about playing in Minnesota and how, who was that? Stephon Marbury said that's the reason why he ended up leaving Minnesota. He didn't want to leave Minnesota, but he was like nobody else was coming to play with him there. Nobody else was coming there. So
I think
it's tough.
I truly think Anthony Edwards can help Ja Morant a lot. And the way that Anthony Edwards work, man, he can help Ja work on his jump shot.
As long as he ain't giving them no relationship advice, shit, we good.
Shots fired.
Oh, that's outside the court. We ain't worried about that. We worry about what his on court appearance gonna look like. And like I said, I think Anthony Edwards can strongly help Ja with his jump shot, because Michael Jordan actually had coached Anthony Edwards last year after the playoff when he told him that he was taking too many threes, that he didn't appreciate the way he was going about his game, because he told Ant, you were known for taking mid-range shot, but you done backed out to the three-point line so much that's all you focus on. So when Michael Jordan actually said something to Ant, man, so if Michael Jordan say something to Ant, I know Ant can help Ja Morant.
Yeah, I definitely can see it. Iron sharpens iron, right? Or steel sharpens steel. So, yes, a great player, being around another great player is going to make you up your game, yes. But they're so close in age together, and Anthony Edwards got a lot going on himself. I know they're trying to push him as the face of the NBA, which, ironically, Ja was like 2 years ago. But I don't know if that's the right fit, man. Ja needs to be... Go ahead. Say it again.
I said Ant don't want to be the face of the NBA.
Oh no, he don't give a damn about that shit.
Neither one of them want to. Anthony Edwards had already stated that he didn't want to be the face of the NBA. All he wanted to do was go home, play back. He wanted to go play basketball, then go back to his house and do what he wanted to do. He had already stated he didn't want to be the face of the NBA. Ja Morant already let it be known that he wasn't interested. Just like Jaylen Brown, he never tried to be. To be the face of the NBA, you gotta be somebody that want to be marketable and presented to the people. Those players, they are just in their own way. But that's okay though. They just want to play basketball. That's cool. That's fine. As long as they doing what they supposed to do on the court.
Y'all done said that for years with KD. Oh, he just want to play basketball. He just want to play basketball. What the fuck does that mean? It's your job. That's your job. Yeah, play basketball. That's your job. But what does that mean? I just want to play basketball. No, you got to take everything that come with this shit. Charles Barkley said back in the day, oh, we not role models. Yeah, the fuck you is. Yeah, the fuck you is. As long as you selling these jerseys, as long as you goddamn the product for this $1 billion corporation to put on my TV every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night. Like, yeah, you are. So miss me with that all that shit. You don't want this, or you want the money to come with it, but you don't want the attention, or you don't want the scrutiny. That all come with it, homeboy. That all come with it.
We gotta get into it. We gotta get into y'all boy Jaylen though.
Yeah, I mean, he made some
Brown.
And it's crazy. We going into that. I know production wasn't able to probably throw this on the show, but he just got fined. They just came across on I think ESPN just reported it like a half an hour ago that he got fined $50,000 for that. What he said on his podcast.
Oh yeah. It was bound to happen. We talked about it earlier. I said it. I was like, oh yeah, he gonna get fined. He definitely gonna get fined.
But that's bull though. That's bull.
Go ahead, Tim. Break it down.
I just feel like that's bull. Like I said, outside, yes, he's a part of the NBA organization. That's his job. But outside of his job, he's his own person again. Just like you and I. You go to your job, after you leave your job, you're your own person again. So yes, I understand that you are a grand ambassador for the NBA because you carry their name because you are part of them. But come on, man. At some point, you got to be yourself anyway. You got to be able to be you in some kind of aspect. And at least he didn't do it on NBA time. He didn't do it in no press conference. He did it on his own free will at his own house.
Yeah, but we were going to get into the age of the way that podcasts are going, the internet, YouTube, all this stuff is going, different platforms where people put on their own content and have
this is my personal opinion on basketball. Some of y'all might disagree.
That these guys were gonna eventually their outside stuff was gonna mix in with their professional stuff. And with them being sports players, we already know, especially in the NBA, they're always ready to find somebody when you say something that they don't like. Well, we know the NFL does that as well. So, I mean, it is messed up. I think Adam Silver, I think the NBA and all sports organizations should stay out of what players do outside of the actual leagues. If they're not there, they're not working. Allow them to have their own opinion and what they have to say. Don't feel as if you have the right to just go in there and just control what they got going. But that's the thing. You read these contracts now, I bet they're going to be able to basically fine you for anywhere you are or say anything or anybody at any time, even if you aren't, in the NBA facility or under the time of the NBA. They're going to be able to take money from you. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't saying nothing wrong. I agree with what he was saying, but he flopped himself. So
this is my personal opinion on basketball. Some of y'all might disagree. You know what I mean? But argue with your grandma. Flopping has ruined our game. Joel Embiid is a great player, one of the best bigs in fucking basketball history. Flops. He know it. This ain't breaking news. This ain't, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I can clip it up, like I said. Y'all can post it on these paid accounts that y'all, these bot, whatever. That's just my opinion.
So why would they fine him for that? For speaking his mind, basically. So they don't have freedom of speech in basketball.
No, you do not.
Like Norm said, you got these clauses in these contracts. You have, well-being clause. You have a sportsmanship clause. You have all of this different stuff in these clauses. That's why I say when you are an NBA star, all this shit come along with the game, bro. You sign it.
Because if that's the case, if you have freedom of speech in the NBA, or Kyrie Irving would have never lost his Nike deal and everything else that he lost. All he did was spoke his mind, and that's a part of his amendment, freedom of speech.
He shared something. He didn't even speak it. He shared something. And they demonized him for it. So,
but that's how he felt, and that was basically what he spoke out about. And Kyrie had already basically said, just like Jaylen Brown saying, he gonna speak out about whatever he believe in. He gonna speak out about whatever he believe in. He gonna speak his truth. And it's just politics and all that. It don't go hand in hand with certain stuff. And it just, I don't know, bro. Like, in a way, you still be in control. It don't matter about the money that you're making. Those guys been making that money at that point because they been in the NBA for years. It's about controlling that. It's about being yourself. And they don't get to be them.
It's a job. You can't go online and talk shit about the place that you work at.
Yeah, in so many words. Yeah, no.
Facts. Thank you. That's what we get into with it, because we got to realize that this is a job. This is your career, brother. So if you go on your podcast and say all this stuff, what do you expect happen next season when them referees see you? What do you expect to happen? So Jalen, we talked about last season. We talked about last show where Jaylen Brown is a very highly intelligent guy, and you know what I'm saying, he don't play a lot of the games and stuff, so he does speak candidly, and he kind of like, says what he means. But what comes along with that, Jaylen Brown, is what we talked about with CP3. A lot of people don't like him because he is so brash and upfront and say what the fuck he means. And some people think that he's an asshole. So, reputation over time, if you don't, pay attention to what's going on.
Nick Madden said Brown on his way to Milwaukee. I don't think so, Nick.
Well, that is the word that these people are supposed to be, the Celtics in particular, trying to get old boy Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Celtics. And if that is the case, who they gonna give up?
I wouldn't get rid of Brown. I know Boston don't like him, but I think him and Giannis will be the best fit. I just don't see that. I don't see it working out no other way. Leave Jaylen in Boston. Let's see. Y'all in the end there. Hey man, appreciate everybody in the comments. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Choose life.